You know, there have been times when I was growing up in the church that I would hear a sermon about prophecy and the things to come on this earth. And I would become so afraid of what would happen to me, my parents, family, friends, etc. And I felt my mind would begin to slip away from the goodness and peace that God offers us. And Jesus didn't tell us these things to cause fear into us, but that we would know and begin to prepare for these things to come. So that by the time they come, we're not afraid, but we would actually be rejoicing because after these things, Jesus said that he is right at the door and that he would come for us. One of the greatest things that has helped me in my anxiety is to think about what has God driven me through? What has God brought me through and out of? And when I look back at my life and see all the good things he has done and what he's pulled me out of and how he's worked about it, I start to think if my God has brought me through these things, then I'm sure he can bring me through the next step. And I believe when it comes to prophecy, we must have that mentality. We must have that mentality so we can hold our peace so that whatever happens in this world, we would not be afraid or caught off guard, but we will know that it has been prophesied and we will surrender our fear to the Lord. It says this in chapter 13 of Steps to Christ. We cannot help thinking about the trials and tests we face before the end of the world, but we can look back as well as forward and say, the Lord has helped us all the way. As your days, so shall your strength be. The trials will not be greater than the strength God will give us. So let us take up our work where we find it, believing we will be strong enough to meet whatever comes. Then let us hold to our faith in God. Let us have a hope that is stronger than ever. The Lord has helped us all the way, and he will help us to the end. I hope and pray that as you look back in your life, you will remember all the good things God has done and brought you through, so that whatever comes in the future, you will look to God and say, Lord, I look to you and I surrender my fear. God bless you and have a wonderful Friday.